Panier Des Sens is a cosmetic brand very focused on body care products and fragrances.
We have a mission which is to make the beauty from the south of France accessible all over the world.
We want to democratize the feeling of Provence.
The task is quite difficult because the consumer can't smell, can't touch, and can't experiment with just simple image. Communication is key if you want to make your brand grow. It's the first time we're going worldwide with an ambitious campaign.
We have a new fragrance and we have a new category of product. We decide to have a 360-degree launching on Amazon ads.
Today we are ready to scale across Europe and across the US. And if we fail, it will be like a global failure for the team, for the brand, and also for the business. It's the right time to make the jump.
I started in 2001 with my mother to create and to promote this French brand to United States. I was living in my warehouse in New York. I couldn't afford to have an apartment, plus to rent a warehouse for the product and for the office.
And this is when we met and we became friends. We were just French guys enjoying the life in their 20s in New York.
It was an interesting beginning. I started the project with a few collections with different fragrances. In 2008, I get back to France. 2016, we opened our first store in Aix-en-Provence.
My role is to make Jérôme's vision possible and make it concrete into actions.
We decided to sell to Amazon in 2020, and now Amazon is more than 20% of our business.
The structure of the business has changed. Before it was just B2B, now it's become also retail and is in 35 countries.
Et donc nous, on a un store.
Donc tu cliques sur la vidéo, ça va sur le store.
Et donc on aura un encart dédié sur le store autour de la collection d'avant. Et une fois qu'on a une attraction organique qui arrive, derrière on met de l'ADS tout de suite.
Amazon Ads is both a tool to reach sales and awareness. Because of Amazon Ads, we're capable of making ourselves visible.
We advertise in 8 countries in total. Amazon Ads is the main channel for us to increase our sales.
Ensuite, en mid-funnel, on va avoir toute la partie sponsor brand vidéo où là on diffuse le film de Joanna.
They are really complementary. Remy has this huge sensitivity for the communication, the marketing, the advertisement, and Jérôme is more like, I want to see the ROI.
C'est-à-dire, qu'est-ce que tu attends comme volume et comme retour sur tous ces investissements?
L'objectif de base de la lavande, c'est 50% de plus que ce qu'on faisait avec la lavande précédente.
Ok, donc au moins 150 de stock.
Ouais, 150%.
Moi, je regarderai déjà si la tendance est au-dessus ou pas.
The risk for us is to waste time. There's a lot of pressure on all of us because right now we're putting all the means behind this launch to make it a success.
Are we able to open the image of Provence to much more consumers?
If you want to be seen, you have to find your voice actually and what you are going to say. I'm looking for that. What is the key visual? What the consumer will remember? We are going to Aix-en-Provence. You are going to see the market, which is really nice. This is the vision. This is Provence.
Elles sont trop belles, j'adore. Ouais. Ah ouais, mais non, mais merci beaucoup.
The Aix-en-Provence market express a lot what is the essence of Provence. You have the colors everywhere, you have all the scents, the fruits, the flowers, the warmth of Provence. It's a state of mind.
Que 25, bah ça, mais tu vas en faire quoi?
C'est pour mettre dans les vitrines.
Ça va être très beau, toi qui filmes avec ce petit sac de...
J'ai pris tout le stock, c'est mort, la lavande aujourd'hui.
The project in Panier Des Sens always starts with the ingredients and just be sure that the products are always linked with Provence.
The lavender is an iconic fragrance from Provence. The idea came naturally for the Provence Anywhere campaign to make this Provence feeling and emotion travel all around the world. And we want to express it with the campaign, with the packaging, with the image, with the fragrance.
One of the challenges for the marketing team is to translate all the emotional feelings that we can have with a product. If the customer sees the product on shelves or online, you have to feel everything that we put in the fragrance, on the packaging, on the story, all the design we communicate on the product.
So that's why we have to be really precise on what we do, specifically on Amazon Ads. I am constantly under pressure. I have no choice, I have to succeed.
Magnifique, magnifique. This one is beautiful. Je compte pas les points, moi.
The full funnel strategy is like a game of pétanque. The first thing you launch, le cochonnet, is like setting up all your ads. When you point is like the first layer, sponsor products, people really close to the purchase. And then brand campaigns, people that just look for products like ours, and we need to be more precise in the message. And then with DSP, you will reach for a broader audience that is potentially interested in the product you make. And then you have the KO, this is sponsor brand video ads. It's there to be the right place at the right time. With every part working together, then you have a full funnel strategy. And with the lavender launch, this is where we are at. We really need to implement this to increase the number of people that heard about Panier Des Sens. Amazon ads can change the way you sell your products. For us, it's 50% of total sales. When we launched Europe, we were quite small in terms of sales, making 5k euros per month. And after 6 months, we reached 75k a month. Frankly, it's a game changer.
We are trying to find the right mix between modernity and authenticity. With this campaign, we needed to shoot to Tokyo, London, New York. It was so expensive. So we had to mix the master's AI and all the rest authentic, sticking to the true DNA of the brand.
Avec le bouquet de l'autre côté, du coup. Ouais, parfait.
One of my biggest challenges here is to make the brand more visible. And that's why we need the ads, all the sponsor brand video, making the brand more attractive to, of course, catch new audience and also to go to some new countries to reach this new target. I'm always afraid that some people will say, you've lost your authenticity. And that's my biggest fear.
Oh bah merci à tous d'être là, vous êtes nombreux, c'est trop cool. Alors on va vous présenter aujourd'hui, c'est vraiment le fruit d'un travail collaboratif de tout le monde. Ce projet, de la campagne de com et de la strat qui va suivre pour le commercialiser.
I think that the lavender launch will remain a big milestone because it's the first time where the execution, the consistency of the message, the whole strategy is so precise for us.
For us, this lavender launch is a test of our capacity to become more visible and to put it in the hands of millions of consumers instead of thousands before. And the way to do it for us is, of course, with Amazon ads.
On s'est dit, cette sensation Panier des Sens, en fait, doit se donner la mission de pouvoir la distiller un peu partout dans le monde.
I'm proud about the fact that some people are in love with the brand, so for me it's a big achievement.
Bonjour tout le monde. Bonjour. Je suis un petit peu en retard, mais merci à tous d'être là. Ça fait plaisir pour ce lancement de la vente de tous se retrouver ce soir. Sans vous, ce magnifique projet, ça n'aurait pas été possible. Beau teamwork, bravo à tous.
Everybody had an involvement on these launches. The result is great. 25 years is a lot of time, but it's very short also. And we have so much more thing to do.
We are in an important turn for the brand because we are going to get much more visible. Now the brand has like one unique and clear positioning. We are ready to deliver to the world actually.
Santé!